What's going on, guys? So this is going to be probably one of the coolest videos I've shot regarding the new Super Duty, because it's going to give me an opportunity to demonstrate to you all a lot of the new technology that the new trucks come with, or that you're able to option them with, and some of them come with standard. But they've done a really good job of equipping these trucks with technology that I think a lot of people would actually find useful, practical, and helpful. Anyways, guys, we're going to spend some time out here taking a look at the various technology features that you can get on the new Super Duty. Hang tight, I'll be right back. Okay, so this is interesting. So what they're demonstrating here is their backup, what do you call this? Tailgate down assist?
Tailgate down camera and tailgate down park aid.
Okay, so tailgate down camera, which is right, oh, with the tape there. And then the parking aid is the parking sensors on the tailgate. Two features that I think people who have trailers have been asking for a very, very long time. Only manufacturer that's doing it. There's a lot to be said about that. And it doesn't even seem like it would have been that difficult of a thing to do. But yeah, they did it. Cameras right here, again, parking sensors. So this is a contest that they've set up here real quick. That is one heck of a loaded up truck you got going on right there. I had to look at the sticker on the door before I walked around. 5,100 pounds worth of payload. Do we know how much weight is actually in the bed of that truck?
We will. That's part of the onboard scale experience.
Yeah. Do we have to guess? Is that?
Oh, no. That's a good idea though for maybe next time.
Yeah, there's I think approximately 4,800 pounds.
About 4,800 pounds on there.
So very close to a max payload capacity.
That's really cool. And this one probably is kind of similar too. I mean, in terms of max payload towards the truck. That's a lot of weight. Anyways, so they're playing a contest here with all the journalists that come out, and it's to see how good they are backing up to this foam pad right here. So the goal here is that you're not gonna have the camera. Do you get the parking assist or parking assist off? So the first time is no camera or parking assist. And then the second time is camera and parking assist. And they have a tally board over here that kind of indicates how close they were able to get. A half-inch away without camera or parking assist it's pretty insane. 20 inches away, and then 6, 9.5, 6.5. Wow, so yeah, it's kind of all over the place, but for the most part, it seems like people are able to get to within about a foot without the technology, and then a little closer. In some cases, not quite as close. You were saying earlier that some folks are more cautious when they see the camera, so they don't get as close.
That's right. And so the camera's actually flush too.
Yeah, you don't have that angle.
Right? So you don't have that angle, right? And so if they don't have a lot of experience with backup camera, or they're just trying to be careful, again, that starts to become more of a safety feature for those that are backing up. And so those that, when we remove the tape, they get a little careful, and so they end up creating more space to work in. So
well, I'm going to try the dually. They say they're only trying one or the other. Since I have a dually that's the same size, I figure go for it, right? So what do I need to do here?
So we'll just have you get in the driver's seat.
And I'm going to bring the camera with me, and then they'll tell me, of course, how close I ultimately get. All right. So I suppose someone's going to tell me to stop.
So I'll have you roll down the window. So just turn the truck on. I'll have you get situated with steering wheel, seat, mirrors.
And this is a limited trim truck, so it's more likely I'll fall asleep before I get to there than anything else. All right, so just do what I normally do. All right, so I can see clearly through the back window that there's a pile of seed blocking the back window feed. So you tell me when I should start attempting this. I should have tried to eyeball how far away I was from it before I started. I'm guessing right about there.
Okay, then we'll get on out and take a look.
Well, you're a little closer on that end, so let's get that measurement there. Let's see.
Yeah, about 10.5.
Yeah, 10.5, not bad.
Yeah, that's not good though. I feel like I need to do that again. But 10.5 inches. Maybe I'm pretending the wall's a fifth wheel. All right, so now I have to try to do really well. Do I just start from here, or do I pull up again?
Move forward again, pull up again.
Okay.
Yep, I got it.
Right about here?
Yep.
Okay, so now I get cameras and assistance on the back. So this is the view that we get to see. That is a strange view because it's straight back. See, I just don't know what perspective that is. It seems like I'm right there, but I might not be. Okay.
Hop out and take a look.
One 3/4 of an inch. Well, if you consider that 3/4, that looks like 3/4 of an inch.
That's good. That's good.
So let's go to the leaderboard. Okay.
See how you're doing. You're really good on that with the camera. You might be, yeah, you're among the top.
Oh man, Dave beat me.
Dave beat you by it's a smidge.
1/4 of an inch.
Nice work, though. Nice work.
Makes me feel good. It makes me feel bad that I didn't get closer without the camera, but I guess I feel good. But I wasn't completely straight either.
There's also a lot of obstruction from vision, like a little bit more load there. But of course, like if you're doing something like grain or something that's more granular, having that closeness, helps you save some of that waste. And then if you have a big bulky item, a little bit of space, that camera helps you.
Question: what truck was he in to do that?
This.
Oh man, it had to be the dually. Okay.
It's a good question though.
Anyways, well that was kind of cool. So what else are we doing here? The scale, bed scale over here?
We're gonna take a look at the onboard scales.
So this is kind of cool. So before we do that, let me kind of talk about what's going on. So in the bed of the truck now, and through sensors, and I don't know what magic you guys use to do this, but you actually have a scale system. Does it work on the back tail light too, where it makes the light? Yeah. Okay, so it does.
Yep, smart tail lamps will show you where you're at in your payload status.
Okay, so I don't think it gives you an actual number. It just gives you kind of like a bar graph going up showing you, okay, like a scale. Okay, well, let's take a look at it. Right now, you got a lot of weight in the back of this truck. I love how you strapped it down to the tailgate too, like that. That's real farm work.
Well, comes with the feature where we have the actual strap tie downs here, right? So you can hook in both around and on top as well. So new feature.
And they function as a bottle opener, so a lot of fun.
They do, yeah. Whenever you're done unloading.
Yeah.
All right, let's hop inside and check out the scale. Okay, so we're back in the truck. We pulled it up a little bit, and you're going to show some of the technology with the onboard scale. All right, so where do we go to? I believe it's right here.
Yep. There's onboard scales. It might take a couple seconds to.
I think it calculates the weight and everything.
Basically, a pop-up saying it doesn't replace cat scales.
Makes sense.
So we have the vehicle, almost fully loaded with all the grain in the back. So once we get in, we're overloading it.
So real quick, just want to kind of see if you hopped out of the truck right now, what would it do to that scale? Oh, that's cool. So yeah, you can see that only because we're in the truck is the truck indicating that we're overloading it. And if I hop out, let's see, I'm gonna remove some of my weight here. Wow, that is cool. So you can definitely see how it adjusts even to our weight. So I'm gonna hop, or actually go ahead and hop in real quick.
Yep.
Okay. One of us needs to lose weight, and it's probably not you. So yeah, so that is pretty cool. So you know how it does this, how it works?
Yeah, so we have ride height sensors on each of the 4 corners, and based on suspension displacement, that's basically what we're measuring. With the ride height sensors, we come up with a payload estimate.
Okay, so is it the space between the axle and the chassis? Or I ask this question because a lot of people will get a truck like this and they'll modify the suspension. They'll put a lift kit, they'll put bigger tires on, things like that. And how is it actually determined in correlation to your suspension components?
Yeah, so on the rear, it's between the frame and the top of the leaf spring.
Okay.
In the front, it's on the frame and the trailing arm of the suspension.
And is it, okay, so if you do put a lift kit on the vehicle, it's likely to make the system no longer function properly.
Yep.
I wonder if somebody's going to make like a relocation kit that relocates the sensor to the original height I mean, that's just speculation, but yeah, so that's the one thing to keep in mind. This is a really cool technology, and I'd love to have this technology. I don't put lift kits on my vehicles, so you know, when you get a dually or you get some of these trucks, just keep in mind, if you're paying for this feature but you plan on getting your truck and throwing a big lift kit on it, it's likely going to prevent the feature from working properly, unless at some point in the future they make some type of a relocation or some type of a system that allows that to work, right?
Yep.
All right, perfect. No, I appreciate that. And anything else we should look at on this truck?
We got the smart tail lamps. So if you hit that, it's going to go through a little startup sequence, but if you're back behind the truck loading and you can't see the sync screen, you can look at the smart tail lamps, and it will give you, right now because we're overloaded, it's flashing, but if we get out and take a look at them in the back, it can show us.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can see them now where we got out. There's like 3 LEDs lit up.
Okay, I thought they'd light up in white. So, okay.
Yep, no, they're red.
Go ahead, can you hop in the truck real quick? And or if both of y'all could hop. Oh, okay, well, this is an easy way to do it. Oh, wow, so it actually does it on both the tail lights at the same time.
Yep.
That is really cool technology.
If you think about it, you know, when you're loading, when you're close to payload, you're going to be loading back here, right? And so running back and forth to the front of the car to see the scale, it just makes it a little more user-friendly and intuitive for what you're actually doing around the vehicle. So you can monitor it that way. And you'll see a lot of the tech on the pad here actually is for that. The one-man jobs makes it a lot easier to accomplish. Yeah,
no, that's really cool. I'm going to be honest with you, because I always like to say good things and some critical things.
Sure.
It's not as visible as I would have liked. It's the delineation between the indicators isn't as clear cut as I think I would have liked. It would have been kind of cool even if they put a separate little display on the inside here or just some other location, just so you can really see that in a crisp way, or even if you could see it through your smartphone. But it's cool to have it, and the scale on the inside is nice, and like you said, whenever you go over the scale, you're going to see it flashing, and that's very indicatable. You can see that very clearly. But no, that's really, really cool tech, and it's good to see this type of technology being integrated into vehicles, because quite frankly, a lot of people overload their trucks and they don't even know they're doing it.
That's right.
So, very cool. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, anything else over here before I move over there?
Nope, that's all we got for you over here.
Anyways, guys, I sure hope you enjoyed this video. We're going to check out some more technology out here. Guys, if you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up. We'll talk to you again very soon.